Now, if you're one of my students, this isn't part of your grade, but it may help you understand some of what we've already done, and you're certainly welcome to do the exercise. When I test this movie, and I go, for example, to the bouncing ball, I have this, but the stop button is fine. There's really no reason for me to have a play button. And if I wanted to use better user interface standards, it would be nice to have the stop button appear, and then when I click it and the ball stops, now I don't need a stop button, the play button appears. So what I'd like to do is add a little bit of code to make these buttons toggle back and forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm on my timeline here on the bounce frame. I'm going to go into my actions. And what I want to do is in the very beginning, I'm going to add a line, which is to hide the play button. And I'm going to call this BTN play. And I'm going to adjust the visible property that all buttons in movie clips have to false. Now when we test the movie, we should have only the stop button. The problem now is I've got no way to make my movie play again. Let's add just a little bit more code. When we stop the bouncer, whenever we stop this bouncer, we want to say button play.visible equals true. Whenever we tell it to play, we want to say button stop.visible equals true. The other thing we want to do is as soon as we stop the bouncer, let's try this. What do we get? Here's stop. There's play, but I didn't hide the stop. So we need to do a show and a hide on each one. So all we need to do is true and false. And reverse these. And we should have a toggle button. Play, stop, play, stop. Let's do one more thing, which is really a visual thing on the timeline. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two buttons. I'm going to use my alignment palette, which is Command K, and let's put this back. And I'm going to take these buttons and I'm going to align them to each other, one on top of the other. Now, even though one is hidden, when I test the movie, there's bounce, I can stop, I can play. From a user interface standpoint, that's much more friendly because the only choice I have as far as controls is the choice that's actually of any use to me.